Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we take you back to the night of the 25th of October, 1974, 8 p.m. kickoff, North Schuylkill High School Stadium, where the North Schuylkill Spartans take on the Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes. Starting lineup for the Mount Carmel area high school Red Tornadoes. At left end, number 88, John Greco. Left tackle, 76, Amy Fedorovich. Left guard, number 51, Bob McSturdy. The center, number 70, Frank Strite. Right guard, 67, Ed Somborski. Right tackle, 78, Wally Waiwatis. Right end, number 80, Fred Alba. Quarterback, 7, Joe Dimnick. Left halfback, 21, Joe Girolami. Right halfback, 5, Danny Chikuski. And the fullback, number 24, Sam Skelton. And there you see the remainder of the Mount Carmel Area High School football squad. The head coach is Joseph Jazz Dimmick. Assistant coaches George Rona, Al Santos, Jim Sheehan, Lenny Guarna, John Rumpolsky. Superintendent of Schools, Joseph B. Warner. Steven Zarlinski is the principal. Athletic Director, Ken Split. Team photographer, George McPhee. Team physician, Dr. Joseph F. Greco. MD, and the team trainer, Tony Mazzola. And now the starting lineup for the North Schuylkill Spartans. At center, number 51, Chuck Constantine. At one tackle, 75, Jen Stengard. At halfback, number 7, Bob Harris. At guard, number 60, Nick Interdonato. At quarterback, number 5, Jesse Long. At fullback, number 40, Mike McAndrew. At end, number 88, Rob Pascalis. At the other guard, 53, Dan Ostrite. At halfback, number 21, Vic Smith. And at end, number 85, Jerry Moser. Also, at halfback, number 23, Lou Matu. At tackle, number 74, Dave Maurer. And the head coach of the Spartans, Bob Ravitz. Assistant coaches, Ron Dixon, Bob Chesney, Bob Moyer, Frank Niglio, and Stan Lukowski Jr. Trainer, LaFay Hope. Team physician, Dr. Dennis Mychak. And they are scarlet and royal blue. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Robert Zolotowski. Assistant Superintendent, James Hoy. Secondary principals, Stan Lukowski, Steve Starkey, and Paul Wolfgang. Athletic Director, Stan Lukowski. Assistant AD, Don Bricker, and the band director, Dale Schiff. And there, ladies and gentlemen, you see the scoreboard at the Ashland Stadium. And off to your right are the North Schuylkill cheerleaders with their big sign, Trample the Red Tornadoes. North Schuylkill's number 46, Randy Harner's kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback and will be brought out to the 20. And the Red Tornadoes with a 1st and 10 at their own 30. Number 5, Danny Chikuski going around that left end. Goes all the way down 33 yards. Finally tackled by number 7, Bob Harris at the North Schuylkill 37. Red Tornadoes are now on the North Schuylkill 3-yard line. Number 24, Sammy Skelding, gets in for the touchdown. The attempt for the 2-point conversion, number 7 quarterback Joe Dimnick, passes to number 44, Francis Kwiatkowski, good for 2 points. And the scoreboard with 5:50 left in the first quarter, Mount Carmel 8, North Schuylkill nothing. North Schuylkill now with a 3rd and goal at the Mount Carmel Area 1, and number 23, Luma 2, takes it in for the Spartan touchdown. Number 5, quarterback Jesse Long, passes to number 7, Bob Harris, complete for the 2-point conversion. Scoreboard with 34 seconds left in the first quarter, Mount Carmel Area 8, North Schuylkill 8. Long's kickoff taken by number 21, Joe Girolami at the 17. And it looks like Giro is off to the races as Girolami outruns the North Schuylkill defense. 83-yard return for Red Tornado touchdown. Quarterback Dimnick on a 2-point conversion hands off to number 24, Sam Skelding, but there's a penalty on the play. The retry for the extra point. And overthrown, but there's another penalty. This time it's against North Schuylkill, and a retry. On the next retry, quarterback Dimmick decides to take it in himself. 2-point conversion. Scoreboard with 23 seconds left in the first quarter, Mount Carmel Area 16, North Schuylkill 8. And at the end of the first quarter, the score, Mount Carmel Area 16, North Schuylkill 8. That pass completion, Dimnick to Girolami, but a penalty brings it back. From the Mont Carmel area 23, now in at quarterback, number 5, Bob Harris, pitches off to number 7, Jesse Long, who then throws downfield, and the pass is picked off by number 5, Danny Chikuski, in the end zone. Touchback. Mont Carmel area, 1st and 10 at the 20. Chikuski's fumble is recovered by the Spartans at the Mont Carmel area 22. On 2nd and goal from the Mont Carmel area 2, Long, on a keeper, gets in for the touchdown. Quarterback Long, back to pass for the 2-point conversion. Pass goes out of the back of the end zone, no good. Scoreboard with 4:19 left in the first half. Mont Carmel area 16, North Schuylkill 14. Red Tornadoes with the first and 10 at their own 39. Dimnick fumbles, and it's recovered by North Schuylkill at the Mount Carmel area 40. North Schuylkill first and 10 at the 40. Quarterback number 7, Jesse Long, on a keeper. Breaks a tackle and goes 40 yards for a Spartan touchdown as Spartan cheerleaders go nuts. Spartans try a 2-point run and the attempt fails. Scoreboard with 2:16 left in the first half. North Schuylkill 20, Mount Carmel area 16. North Schuylkill first and 10 at the Mount Carmel area 45. Number 5, Bob Harris, pass is tipped and then intercepted by Francis Kwiatkowski at the 39. And the officials now signal that was the last play of the first half. Scoreboard at the end of the half, North Schuylkill 20, Mount Carmel area 16. Consecutive offside penalties, first against Mount Carmel area, second against North Schuylkill. Red Tornadoes hold on third down, and now North Schuylkill facing a 4th and 14 at the Mount Carmel area 30. Number 46, Randy Horner's field goal attempt is short. No good. Mount Carmel area 1st and 10 at the 30. Quarterback Dimnick's pass is picked by number 5, Bob Harris, and he takes it into the end zone for a North Schuylkill Spartan touchdown. Harner attempting the extra point, and it is good. Scoreboard of 4:51 left in the third quarter. North Schuylkill 27, Mount Carmel area 16. Red Tornadoes now have a 2nd and 7. Quarterback Dimmick back to pass. Hits Joe Girolami, number 21, for a 17-yard gain. 1st and 10. Quarterback Dimmick finds number 88, John Greco, with a 17-yard pass down to the North Schuylkill 29. And that was the last play. The end of the third quarter. Scoreboard, North Schuylkill 27, Mount Carmel area 16. From the 1, Skelding gets into the end zone standing up. Red Tornadoes going for a 2-point conversion attempt. Dimnick's pass is broken up in the end zone. With 11:58 left in North Schuylkill with a 4th and 6. Horner's field goal attempt is just short. On 4th down, North Schuylkill's punt by Muscalis goes off the side of his foot and goes only 8 yards to the North Schuylkill 42. On that quarterback sneak, a 1st down, and with 1st and 10 at the 14, with 35 seconds left in the game, Dimnick scrambled and found Kwiatkowski in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Tornadoes. With 30 seconds left, you see it there, Mount Carmel area 30, North Schuylkill 27. And that was after a 2-point run by Skelding, who gets in the end zone. And that is the Red Tornadoes take over and take the knee, actually fall down. Timeout, North Schuylkill. Same play by the Red Tornadoes, as there are only a few ticks on the clock. And as a matter of fact, that was it. Official holds up his hand, and in a tremendous comeback, Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes defeat the North Schuylkill Spartans. And the final score in this 1974 game at Memorial Stadium in Ashland, Pennsylvania, was the Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes 30, the North Schuylkill Spartans 27. This was all-time win number 464 at this particular time before we found the additional games, and consecutive win number 5 for Mount Carmel area.